Man, I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up at the lot, no more lease, we paying cash. Show up to a crib, hand the keys to a Jag.
Another day.
Flexing so much it hurt. The rock came it down, now Versace down my shirt. I remember them days we couldn't wait for the first. Finally made me a meal, now we eating off the verse. Yeah, but I remember being
Hello, caravans and campers. How can I help? Right. Yeah. What, the rapido? Okay, just hang on a second. Hello, caravans and campers. How can I help? Right. Motorhome Diaries, Motorhome Madness. Yep.
Now my brother's serving life in a day. Putting money on his books, gotta pray. Both families still grieving for a loss. Man, this is not a game you wanna play. 'Cause I went from a bag to a bag to a bag.
Motorhome Madness. 3 months ago we were in lockdown and I really didn't know where we were going to go this year. In previous videos I'd actually said I'd written the year off, but we've come out of lockdown. Everybody wants to go on holiday and the only way they're going to go on holiday is by a caravan or a motorhome. So I'm a very lucky boy. We're really busy and I suppose a lot of dealers are as well. So as an example, normally we've got a couple of vans to get out, so 2 or 3 vans a week. But what's happened now since lockdown, everybody wants a motorhome. So from 3 to 4 to 5 to 10 to 11. Now that's a lot of vans for a small company to get out, and probably a lot of motorhome deals are in the same bed as well. Now look, I'm not going to moan about that, it's brilliant for business, but just going out to the people who've actually brought these vans, it's not as if we're not doing anything. There's a lot of work that goes involved in actually getting a motorhome out, and in this diaries we'll actually give you a quick insight of what it takes to get a motorhome out, because if we get a problem with that van, it knocks that one, that one, that one and that one all out and knocks it backwards. So Motorhome Diaries, Motorhome Madness, how we get a motorhome out. Right, how we get a motorhome out, let me show you. Oh, I tell you what, I had somebody ring me the other day about the fire not igniting. Here's a tip for you, just let me show you. Yeah, we can use this one. So, common fault here. Can you hear the igniter then going? Basically, let's just put it on again. There's an igniter that ignites the fire. Now in order for that igniter to work, if you have a look down here, there's a little battery there. Now when the van's not being used, the battery will get flat. So that's what makes the igniter work on the fire. So if you're not using your van for a period of time, just take the battery out, and then when you're ready to use it, put the battery back in. But that's what makes the igniter ignite for the gas fire. Right, so when a motorhome sells, and we've got 4 here. These have all sold. Now, first of all, they have to go off to the garage, one to be MOT'd, then they're all checked off as well, and they're all serviced. Also cam belts, if the cam belts haven't been changed after 5 years, they need doing. Some will be a chain, some will be a cam belt. Normally the 2.2s are a chain, the 2.3s and the newer 2.8s are normally cam belts, so they must be changed after 5 years. So we get all that checked off, and then when they come back, then we start checking them off. Do you want to see a classic, Finn? Come with me. Heimer A-Class, 1992. It's a classic, Finn. Let's come and have a look at this. Heimer on a Renault. Let's have a look inside. Now here's a project for somebody if they're interested. We've took this in a part exchange. We won't have time to do anything to it, so it'll be a good price for somebody. Let's have a look inside. 61,000 miles this one's done. We've got the drop down bed, we've got a dinette with a nice bench seat here. It looks like all this has been redone as well. And then what we've got here, we've got a 2-burner hob, 3-way fridge, grill, oven as well, little sink area. And then inside there we've got a bathroom. A classic here, Heimer. Anyway, let's crack on. Lot to do, Finn, lot to do. This one's just come in, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
Adrian.
Adrian Matrix 670 SL.
Ooh. Let's have a quick look at this while we're going back. And then we can get on with the video, eh, Finn? Adrian Matrix. It's on a 67 plate, isn't it?
No, 15.
A 15 plate? Okay. Let's have a look inside there, Finn. We've got the dinette here. 2 single beds at the back there. Got separate shower. And is that the toilet? Three burner hobs. Ooh, it's a nice tap. And then we've got a full size fridge freezer. Adrian Matrix. Right, so we'll get back on with the video. So as you can see, as I said before, these have all been to the garage now. Another tip as well, if you're setting your van up for the first time, get everything primed up with the water and just get the bench seats up and just check all the pipes just to make sure for no leaks. And then if I just come past here, if I just put the pump on there, then we can run some water and just check all the pipes just to make sure we've got no leaks anywhere, especially if the vans have been standing for a while. So there's another tip there. Just prime everything up, just check through, run it, check your water pump. Just make sure that there's no cracks in it and there's no leaks, so you can get no nasty surprises when you go away. So now we've got the van back, we've got to start checking off, and what we've designed a 6-page check sheet here to check off. So basically we're just going through checking off everything, doors, the gas lockers, if we've got problems, anything that we've had to do to it, checking all the cab, checking all the habitation lights, the batteries, the operation of the step. So there is, we've had to put new screws in, the clip required, so we've replaced. So anything that needed doing, we put the fault down and what we've done to rectify it. And then here we're checking all the fridge, we're checking all the gas side, and then checking all the heating and everything else. And then we've got additional notes where everything is for draining down your water heater, draining down your fresh water, your wastewater, just basically checking everything off. So it's not a quick fix. There is a lot of work that goes in handing a van over and making sure it's right for the customer. And as I said before, if we do get a problem, we've obviously got to fix it, which knocks everything else back. But we're trying to get the vans out the best we can, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And then you get problems like this. This is a Volkswagen. It's been a conversion done on it. But the problem with getting when people do their own conversions, so as you can see there, you've got the gas bottle somebody's put in with the regulator. The problem you've got on these conversions is there's no drop vents. And what I mean by a drop vent is if there's a gas leak there, the gas is heavier than air, so it goes down. So if we do get a leak, there should be drop vents in the floor for the gas to escape out of, so it doesn't circulate inside the van. And what ideally should be done, we should have a metal, it should be housed in a metal container. So that's something we're going to have to build and make and put some drop vents in. So it's not that easy when they're making these Volkswagens. People are not paying attention to the safety side, which need to be done. So I've got to crack on now. We've got a lot of vans to check off and to get out for customers. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Just a quick and brief insight of what needs to be done to send a motorhome out. A couple of tips there for you. I hope you've enjoyed the diaries, and we'll see you on the next one.